Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Paul from Vintage Sports Card Finds. Today we're doing a video on a batch of cards I purchased, vintage cards I purchased in at a very small show in Rhode Island. And I picked this lot up because I had been talking to this man for a while who comes into the flea market on occasion, and he said he had some cards from the 50s and the 60s. So I wanted to go by today before he had an opportunity to set up what he was going to set up at the show and see what I could snag. So I did that today in the morning, and this is what I picked up. These 59s here, World Series cards. They're 1960 tops, but they're from the 59 series. So there's a variety. I never see these, so I was real excited to pick these up. I'm pretty sure I don't have them. As you can see there, these are really well centered. Those two in particular. A rookie here, Frank Howard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these cards and I'm going to see which ones are upgrades and which ones are not, and which ones I need and which ones I don't, and the rest will end up on eBay in my eBay store, so be sure to check out the link. This is a prime example. So the cards came in either very good condition, in really nice shape, some of them, but most of them were VG-esque. This is a bad example. George Brett, this is a low-grade card, so this is literally a kind of a giveaway card. But it was in, I had to purchase it in lots. Like, he had small little batches, so I sort of purchased them that way. Here's a Jack Morris rookie. And the lot, you know, this worked out to about $2.70 a card. Now, for the stars, that's great. There were some commons that not so great. All right, so Thurman Munson, this one looks pretty nice, but until you look at the back, it has a wax stain. We got Pete Rose. Again, any of the stuff from the 70s, if I have it, it's because they were part of a smaller, like, little lot. And that's how he wanted to sell it. And I'm so eager to look at his 50s stuff that I wanted to purchase these. So here you go, Frank Robinson All-Star from 68. Harmon Killebrew from 68 All-Star. Brooks Robinson, 68 All-Star. '62 Bill Mazeroski All-Star. And then here's some of the commons that, like I discussed. Darrell Spencer. Rookie of Don Rudolph. Now these here I purchased because I did separate some lots because I didn't want all of the 71s, but I separated these because they were high numbers and they were in such nice shape. So Freddie Patek, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Here you go, NL outfielder rookie stars. Nobody here really sticks out to me except maybe Bernie Williams. I don't know if that's Bernie Williams' dad or what. Bob Moose. Card number 710, Sonny Seibert. This Martinez is really nice. Jose Martinez. Card number 712. Joey Foy. Look at how nice these look for 71 tops. Everybody knows how tough these are, 706. If nothing else, I think a lot of these will be upgrades for me. And this Don Shaw. So that's a nice little batch there. And I did the same with the 1970. Tried to focus on high numbers that I found. Mike Shannon. Jim Merritt. I know these aren't the big name guys. Gaylord Perry. But because they're high numbers or semi-high numbers, they were worth picking up and taking a chance on. And there were quite a few. The lot totaled 111 cards. Like I said, 109 I purchased from this fella at the show, 686. And then the others, and I didn't realize this, but there were 2 San Francisco Giants team card. And then there was this really nice Brooks Robinson. Great condition on that. Same with this Pete Rose All-Star. Look at that card. Beauty. Pretty nicely centered left to right. But top to bottom has leaves a little bit to be desired. Then we go to the 63s. Again, mostly commons. So in this lot, I would have overpaid for the commons, but underpaid for the stars. So we'll see how it turns out. Another batch here. The top loaders were all yellowed. He bought this collection, Johnny, bought this collection in Walt Alston. This card looks like it's in pretty nice shape. He bought this collection sometime in the 80s. He says he cleaned out a vendor at Hoyt Wilhelm at a flea market. And it worked out. So here we got the floating heads. This is a 62 National League strikeouts leaders with Bob Gibson, Don Drysdale, and Sandy Koufax. Rookie stars. With a variety of guys I don't know. Looks like mostly commons. Here we go. Another 163. We got Don Drysdale and Bob Perky and Sanford, Jack Sanford. And then this was one that was in there. So Mantle, 63 Mantle. In decent shape. G to VG. But no creases that I could tell. And I did try to pull it out, but I didn't see any creases. Some discoloration on the back, it looks like. I don't know if that's on the top loader or on the card. Bill Freehan rookie. And then we go to 66, excuse me. And again, some commons with some stars mixed in. It's Whitey Ford, but the Whitey is in rough shape. This is probably good. I'd have to look at it closer when I pull it out, but it's probably going to be, a lower grade one. Then this one here, Don Drysdale and Sandy Koufax, pitching leaders, NL. Another rookie, again, of some commons. Jim Wynn. Great color on most of these cards because, again, they've been basically put away since the 80s. He hadn't done much with them. He's older. He said he's in his 70s, so he's basically saying, I'm all set with these. I was going to give them to my kid, but my kid has no interest in it. So this Jake Woods in rough shape. So there's a mix, right, of better conditioned stuff and then, some really rough stuff like this. It's not, none of them were terrible, but they also weren't perfect. There was a lot of team cards in the 66s. The White Sox. The second place Giants in the National League. Cincinnati Reds. Third place Pittsburgh Pirates. Then 2 unmarked checklists. One for the first series and one for the third series. One of the checklists looks better than the other. The third series one looks better. Now the Hoyt Wilhelm, this time the 66 Hoyt Wilhelm. That looks pretty good. This one looks incredible. These are a little run of 69s. That Pete Rose Sporting News card is a banger. This is probably, other than the Mantle, probably my favorite card out of the whole batch. The Johnny Bench second-year All-Star card. That's a beauty. It's got a couple of things that I've noticed, some issues up here and whatnot, but overall pretty solid. Brooks Robinson. This one's more VG-ish. Don Drysdale. Al Kaline. Bob Oliver, rookie. Sam McDowell. Again, a lot of yellowing on these, but overall pretty good. Ron Santo. Tony Oliva. Tony Perez. And you can see the discoloration when you look at it here. Excuse me. That is on the top loaders. They're pretty yellowed. Louis Aparicio. Now this will be fun to go through and see what I need and what I don't need and that sort of thing. So, but we'll keep going here. Well, we're about 2/3 of the way through. Don Kessinger. Willie McCovey for 69. Tommy Helms. He had a lot of the All-Stars for the 69. Fergie Jenkins. This one's in rough shape. A lot of 69s. Red Sox rookies. Bill Canigliaro. A's star. Campaneris, Carter, and Bando. I know I have that card. Giants heroes. Willie McCovey and Juan Marichal. This one's off center, but overall not too bad of a card. Another unmarked checklist for the 4th series. Al Jackson. First series, I think that's Denny McLean. I think, but I'm not positive. Again, unmarked checklist. 7th series. Is that maybe Rod Carew? I think that's Rod Carew for the Twins. 7th series checklist. Here we go. Bob Espremonte and Rusty Staub. This one here, the Bird Hill of Aces. 6th series. It's Brooks Robinson. Gaylord Perry, who even when he was young looked old. Don Sutton. Craig Nettles rookie card. Al Oliver rookie card. And Rod Carew for the 69, finishing up the 69s on the All-Star. Hank Aaron, 75. That's got a crease in it, which is too bad. And then finish off with the 59s. Harry Bright. Again, these aren't great, but they're not bad either. Like, terrible. So, I won't know for sure until I start kind of pulling them out of the top loaders. Larson and Stengel, Words of Wisdom, 59. The Washington Senators team card. Cal Neiman. And then some Sporting News All-Star cards, Rookie Stars, Bob Conley, Dick Stigman, Johnny Callison, John Romano. These look pretty decent. Then this is Warren Giles, president of the National League. I know I don't have that card, I don't think. Jackie Jensen. Fox and Aparicio. Keystone Combo. Lemon, Levaghetto, and Sivers. Washington Senators. Drysdale and Hitters Foes. And one basketball card. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from the 80-81 series. And then the two cards I picked up from that lady who came in, she had mostly junk wax, but I thought these were worth picking up for cheap. I paid $1 for it. Keith Hernandez from the 1980s Kellogg. I have no idea what these were worth, so I just made her an offer. And I told her the rest of it she could scrap or send it to somebody else. Nolan Ryan, this was the one I really wanted. The Hernandez is nice, but neither of them are perfect. You can see the cracking a little bit here, but, you know, for what they were, not bad. And that's it. So, again, just to recap, 111 cards, roughly about $2.70 per card. So for the commons, I overpaid. For the other ones, I didn't. I underpaid. So it kind of balances itself out, I think. I think overall it'll probably be a decent deal, and whatnot. But the main reason I wanted to get there, make sure he didn't have anything that was crazy, that I would miss out on. And then, he told me that for the 50s, he would just bring them directly to me and we could do a deal that way. So, it was a win-win. He got to start off the show with some good money, made his day a success right from before the show even opened. And for me, hopefully it'll be a win-win, in the sense that I get cards I want, and in the process will also fill in my sets. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so yet and you feel so inclined, please comment, like, share, subscribe. All of that helps in the algorithm. The subscription is 100% free. I won't ask you for a thing, except for you to maybe hit the notification bell so you know when I release another video. And as always, guys, thanks for watching and happy hunting. Thanks.